Welcome back. Today we're diving into our ultimate Google Ads monthly checklist that will help you optimize your Google Ads on a monthly basis. So let's dive right into it.
So in our last video, we did a daily checklist. So that's something we do every single day. But of course, at the end of the month, we want to be more comprehensive of looking through the accounts and seeing what worked last month and what we can do to improve next month.
First of all, what you want to do is compare your monthly ads data with any objectives that you set for the month. We will probably make another video in the future about our scorecard and how we track monthly KPIs. But for now, if you have any goals, just use those. And the first thing you want to take a look at is any sort of sales or conversions during this period of time. Were there more sales? Were there less sales? Was it maybe due to an ad setting? Was it due to seasonality? Did you change anything in your business that may have caused this? All of these things are things you want to consider inside and outside of your Google Ads to basically see, what is happening with your sales and conversions.
Right. Another area you want to look at is your cost per conversion, things like cost per click. Have they gone up? Have they gone down? Typically, you want your cost per click to go down and your cost per conversion to go down as well. So if it's going up, you might want to check different things of like, why is it going up? Or if it's going down, what can you continue to improve to keep it going down? And so we recommend, by looking at these metrics, making kind of like a comprehensive report or an assessment on kind of, again, what worked and what didn't work, so you can kind of improve for the next month.
Exactly. It's like a report card. All right. Another big thing you want to take a look at is your budget. If you have a set daily ad spend, you want to make sure that you're not going above your budget unexpectedly or less. And of course, at that point, you can take a look, as we've mentioned in our daily checklist, at the overview to see your cost graph and see if there's any changes that need to be made. Do you need to increase your budget at this point? Do you want to keep it the same? Those kinds of things are great ideas to take a look at when you are reviewing your ads campaigns monthly.
Part of what we look for in the budget as well is you can kind of set for the past month, like from the first to the end of the month, and see what the total cost is. And then something we also like to do is check the credit card is on file. So we want to make sure that the credit card that you're using is the one that you want to be using for that account and that it charged the amount that you expected for the month.
Yes, exactly. All right. Moving on to competition. So as we said above in our metrics check section, competition is a big part of why your cost per click can change, and by default, impact your number of clicks, your number of conversions, and your sales in some cases. So something you want to keep an eye on always is, do you have any new competitors? If you do, what are they running? If they are running any sort of ads, and how can you kind of learn from their ads and see what they're doing to improve your own?
All right, another item that we carried over from our daily checklist is reviewing your search impression share. So you want to see how now that is on a month's scale, not just day to day, because then you can evaluate what it looks like on a month. Day to day is kind of just like making sure that it's working day to day, but month you want to understand performance and how you can improve it for the next month.
Yeah, something I'll add too is a good place to see your competitors' ads for Google is the Google Transparency Center. You can type in the URL or name of your competitor's business and see if they're running ads there. Another great place for Facebook and Instagram is the Facebook Ads Library.
All right, another thing you should do on a regular basis, definitely once per month, is A/B testing. So that just means testing one thing to another thing. If you want to change like the copy or the descriptions or the headlines, you want to make sure you're running at least two different versions of an ad to see which one's performing better. And then obviously at the end of the month, you kind of can evaluate getting rid of the less performing one and keeping the stronger performing one. Mm-hmm. And for A/B testing, if you have more than enough budget, you don't have to wait per month. You can actually do A/B testing once a week, because the more budget you pump to it, the more kind of visibility your ads get. And so you'll get the data quicker, and therefore you can do more A/B testing and not have to wait a full month.
All right, monthly is a good time to do creative refreshes as well. Of course, all of this is dependent on your budget. So just keep that in mind when we give out these recommendations. If you are spending like $1 million, you can probably do these refreshes a lot sooner. But if you have a smaller budget, we recommend the monthly scale. And at this point, you can take a look at what creatives are doing best, whether it be video or just a standing image, and basically go and look at your hooks. So this is the text in your creatives. You want to look at the images. Is the product photo the best? Are you using the right kind of people in your photos? That kind of thing. And try to base new creatives off of winning material.
Okay, and then one more thing, which we'll talk more of in a future video, is understanding kind of where you're routing your ads. Most of the time we're routing our ads to a landing page. And so what we use is a tool called Microsoft Clarity, and you can kind of see how people are interacting with your landing page.
So what we do with Clarity is we try to look at it weekly, so that we can see the progress over the entire month at the end of the month. And basically what we'll do is create A/B tests based off of that Clarity report. It's been really helpful, I think, for us to understand, where we're kind of needing to put more call to actions or clarify information. So I would highly recommend Clarity, and it's free right now, so that's pretty cool.
And that's our checklist that we use on a monthly basis for all of our Google Ads accounts for our clients. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please put them as comments in the comment section below, and we'll do our best to reply to them. All right, thank you.
Peace.